As the day gently loosens its hold and the world begins to soften around you, welcome to Well Sleepy, a quiet place where curiosity slows, breathing deepens, and learning becomes a gentle companion guiding you toward rest. And as you settle into stillness, you may notice that sleep is not something the body forces, but something it allows, something it remembers how to do when given permission. And tonight we begin by exploring how your body prepares for this peaceful transition, because long before sleep arrives, your brain has already begun its calm work, slowly shifting gears as light fades and signals travel inward, releasing melatonin like a soft dusk spreading across your thoughts, inviting muscles to relax, eyelids to feel heavier, and worries to lose their sharp edges. And as your breathing naturally slows, your nervous system begins to drift away from alertness, moving from the fast rhythms of the day into slower, steadier waves, the same gentle rhythms humans have followed for thousands of years beneath moonlight and quiet skies. And it's comforting to know that sleep is deeply natural, deeply ancient, written into every cell of your body, guiding repair, balance, and restoration with quiet precision. And as your circadian rhythm aligns with the night, your temperature lowers slightly, your heart rate eases, and your mind begins releasing the need to solve, plan, or remember. Because sleep is not a loss of consciousness, but a change of focus, a turning inward where the brain begins organizing memories like a librarian tidying shelves in dim light, deciding which moments to keep close and which to gently let fade. And as this happens, you may notice thoughts becoming less linear, more dreamlike, drifting rather than marching. And that is a sign that you are doing nothing wrong, only entering the doorway of rest. And here in Well Sleepy, we honor that doorway by offering gentle science as comfort, rather than stimulation, reminding you that each yawn, each slow breath, each quiet pause is your body's way of saying thank you for letting go. And if you find yourself returning to this space night after night, know that subscribing to Well Sleepy is simply a way of giving yourself permission to rest again tomorrow. And now, as the outer world fades further away, allow yourself to drift deeper, knowing that sleep does not rush. It arrives exactly when it is ready. As sleep deepens and awareness softens, the brain enters a quieter landscape, where slow waves ripple gently across neural pathways. And this stage, known as deep sleep, is one of the most restorative experiences the human body can know, because here muscles repair, tissues regenerate, and the immune system strengthens itself in silence. And it's remarkable to realize that while you appear still, entire systems are working in harmony, clearing metabolic waste from the brain, resetting stress hormones, and reinforcing emotional balance, all without any effort from you. And in this deep state, the mind releases its grip on time, allowing moments to stretch and blur, which is why sleep can feel both instant and endless. And during this peaceful phase, growth hormone is released, not just for children, but for adults as well, supporting healing, skin renewal, and cellular health. And it's soothing to know that rest is not passive but deeply active, in ways that nurture longevity and resilience. And as the body sinks further into comfort, the senses turn inward, external sounds soften into background textures, and even silence feels full rather than empty. And this is where the wisdom of sleep reveals itself most clearly, showing that rest is not escape but integration, a time when the body gathers strength quietly rather than loudly. And as you continue drifting, you may notice breathing becoming slower and deeper without instruction, a natural rhythm that mirrors ocean tides or the steady rise and fall of moonlit waves. And if thoughts appear, they float gently, unchallenged, unexamined, because the mind no longer needs answers, only rest. And here in Well Sleepy, we believe learning can be gentle, comforting, and safe, something you return to not to stay awake but to drift further. And subscribing is simply an invitation to keep this calm space available whenever night arrives. And now, as deep sleep holds you, allow yourself to trust this process completely, knowing your body knows exactly what to do. As the night continues and sleep shifts once more, the brain enters the mysterious and beautiful realm of dreaming, where imagination flows freely and emotions are softly processed through symbolic stories. And during this phase known as REM sleep, the brain becomes almost as active as when awake, yet the body remains peacefully still, protected from acting out dreams. And it's here that creativity is refreshed, emotional experiences are gently rebalanced, and memory connections are strengthened, allowing insight to form without pressure. And dreams themselves may be vivid or vague, remembered or forgotten, yet each one plays a quiet role in emotional health, helping the mind release tension. and make sense of the day's experiences in a nonverbal language. And it's comforting to know that even when dreams seem strange or fragmented, they are often the brain's way of soothing itself, practicing resilience, and exploring possibility and safety. And as REM cycles repeat through the night, they become longer, richer, deeper, allowing the mind to wander freely while the body rests completely. And this rhythm between deep sleep and dreaming continues until morning, each cycle building balance, clarity, and calm. And as you drift through these inner landscapes, you may feel suspended between awareness and rest, a soft place where time dissolves and effort disappears. And in this space, there is nothing required of you, nothing to fix or finish, only the quiet permission to rest. And here at Well Sleepy, we create these journeys so you never feel alone in the night, offering calm science, gentle storytelling, and steady comfort. And subscribing is simply a way of keeping this peaceful doorway open whenever you need it. And now, as dreams continue their silent work, allow yourself to drift even further, knowing that sleep is carrying you exactly where you need to go, safely, gently, and without hurry. As the night slowly reaches its final hours and the darkness begins to thin almost imperceptibly, the body continues its gentle rhythm of rest and renewal, moving through lighter stages of sleep that prepare you to wake feeling balanced rather than rushed. And during this time, the brain subtly reconnects with the outer world while still wrapped in calm, allowing awareness to rise slowly like morning mist lifting from a quiet field. And it is here that sleep performs one of its most compassionate acts, easing the transition between dreams and waking so that the mind does not awaken abruptly but is guided gently forward. And beneath this soft shift, the circadian clock continues its ancient work, sensing the approach of daylight through even closed eyelids, adjusting hormone levels with remarkable precision, gradually reducing melatonin while increasing cortisol, just enough to support alertness without stress. And this careful balance explains why waking naturally often feels more peaceful than waking suddenly, because the body prefers smooth transitions over sharp commands. And as the brain completes its final cycles of REM sleep, it gently integrates emotional experiences from the night's dreams, leaving behind a sense of clarity that may not be conscious but is deeply felt. And even if dreams are forgotten, their emotional work remains, helping you face the day with a quieter nervous system and steadier focus. And it is comforting to know that sleep does not end when the eyes open but continues to support you through improved mood, better memory, stronger immunity, and a more resilient response to daily challenges. And as light slowly returns to the world outside your window, the body's internal systems align once more with the day, heart rate increasing just slightly, breathing becoming fuller, and muscles preparing to move, all without urgency or force. And this natural awakening reminds us that rest and activity are not opposites, but partners in a continuous cycle of balance. And here at Well Sleepy, we believe that understanding sleep makes waking kinder, turning rest into a source of trust rather than anxiety. And if these quiet journeys help you greet your mornings with more ease, subscribing simply keeps this calm space available whenever night returns. And now, whether you drift onward into deeper sleep or begin to rise gently into the day, know that your body has been cared for, your mind has been soothed, and the peaceful work of sleep has done exactly what it was meant to do. As sleep completes its quiet journey through the night, it leaves behind something gentle yet lasting, a subtle sense of safety in the body and softness in the mind that carries forward into waking life. Because true rest does not vanish with the morning light, but continues to influence how you think, feel, and respond throughout the day. And even now, as you remain in this calm space, your nervous system remembers the stillness, learning again that peace is not rare or distant, but something the body can return to whenever it is allowed. And this is one of sleep's most beautiful gifts, teaching the brain how to regulate stress by reminding it what calm feels like, how a slower heartbeat, deeper breathing, and relaxed muscles create a foundation of quiet confidence. And science shows that consistent, restful sleep strengthens emotional resilience, allowing reactions to soften and patience to grow, not through effort but through balance. And it is in this way that sleep supports kindness toward yourself and others, making space for clarity instead of urgency. And as memories of the night settle gently into the mind, they shape creativity, problem-solving, and emotional insight in ways that often feel like intuition, a quiet knowing rather than a loud realization. And this calm integration continues long after the night has passed, influencing posture, tone of voice, and even how you interpret the world around you. And when rest becomes familiar rather than forced, the body no longer fears nightfall, allowing evenings to feel welcoming instead of tense. And this trust in sleep grows each time you return to it without pressure. And here at Well Sleepy, we create these moments not just to help you fall asleep, but to help you feel safe doing so, night after night. And if this space brings you comfort, subscribing simply allows this gentle guidance to remain part of your routine, a quiet place you can return to whenever the world feels heavy. And now, whether you are drifting deeper into rest or slowly moving toward wakefulness, allow yourself to carry this calm with you, knowing that sleep has done its work, that your body remembers how to rest, and that peace is something you can always return to, softly, naturally, and without effort.